million faces. So before we start today, let us do something. Let us take refuge in Triple James together. The wording, many of you are familiar already, but some of you may not have heard it.
今晚在还没有开始之前，让我们故意上报。你们很多人可能已经很熟悉了，但是可能有些人还没有认识到。
Buddha, the Buddha means awakening.
乌多佛陀的意思是觉醒的意思。
In the ancient India, long time ago, this word used to wake up people.
在古印度时代，这个字也是用来叫醒睡觉的人。
When someone wake up late, you want to wake that person up. Buddha, wake up.
所以当有人睡不醒，你要叫醒他的时候，你就跟他说，Buddha，醒来，醒来。
In India, I met a lady from Poland. She said in Poland, the alarm clock in Poland, they call it Buddha.
老师说他们在印度的时候遇到一个波兰人说他们的闹钟呢叫做Buddha。
So one way or another we are linked. One way or another.
所以我们好像从某方面来说是有联系的。
When I was in South Dakota many years ago, we met a medicine man.
很多年前，法师在美国的大口大州遇到一个传统的医药人
A native Indian American.
他是当地的印第安人。
They still do now. Still have.
他们还有那种呜的那种声音出现。
They use the drum, tum 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 tum. Still carry on the tradition.
他们还是有跟睡觉传统打鼓咚声。
And they invite the monk to walk with them. Tum 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 tum.
所以他们就邀请出家人跟他们一起游行，敲锣打鼓做游行。
They feel very. It's their honor to have monk to join their ceremony.
对他们来说，有出家人参加他们的仪式是他们的荣幸。
And I asked them, how do you call the sun in your language? Not English, but their native Indian American language.
法师问他们说，你们印第安人的土言，这个太阳怎么称呼？
I don't know why I asked this question. Just asked for fun, but they answered that, our ancient words calling the sun Tawan.
法师也不知道为什么他会提出这个问题，只是随口问问而已。他们说他们远古时代的时候把太阳叫做Tawan。
In Thailand, we call the sun Tawan.
泰国人也把太阳称为Tawan。
So the Buddha said, in this world, we are all relatives and friends. In the cycle of birth and death, we link to each other one way or another.
所以佛陀说，在这个生死轮回中，我们都曾经是朋友或者亲戚，我们都是互相有关联的。
So second word me is mean me.
第二个字 me 的意思就是我的意思。
The same wording as English. Buddha may, but in Pali we read it may, not me, may. Buddha may is me.
所以跟这个英文的 me 同样意思，不过在巴利语我们读作 me 而不是 me 而已。
Nato, nata, is the meaning is something that you can lean on, and you have a complete trust in that thing.
那头的意思是某些你可以依靠的东西，你可以完完全全信赖的。
So Buddha me nato is mean the Buddha is my noblest because when you lean on, you have Buddha as refuge, you can understand for noble truth finally can be free.
所以不动因那头的意思是佛陀是我殊胜的皈依处，因为你可以从中学习四圣谛。
Techadhammo me nato the same thing. Dhamma is my noblest refuge.
同样的，南无明那头的意思是佛法是我殊胜的皈依处。
Sankho me nato, also the Sangha is my noblest refuge.
三摩明那头的意思是圣洁是我殊胜的皈依处。
So I would advise that if you feel familiar, you can use these 3 sentences.
法师劝告我们说，如果可能的话，我们就可以用这3个句颂来练诵。
So let us do it together. Please follow me first. Buddha me nato, Dhammo me nato, Sankho me nato, Buddha me nato, Dhammo me nato, Sankho me nato, Buddha me nato, Dhammo me nato, Sankho me nato, Buddha me nato, Dhammo me nato, Sankho me nato, Buddha me nato, Dhammo me nato, Sankho me nato, Buddha me nato, Dhammo me nato, Sankho me nato, Buddha me nato, Dhammo me nato, Sankho me nato, Buddha me nato, Dhammo me nato, Sankho me nato. We do it together. 1, 2, 3. Buddha me nato, Dhammo me nato, Sankho me nato, Buddha me nato, Dhammo me nato, Sankho me nato, Buddha me nato, Dhammo me nato, Sankho me nato, Buddha me nato, Dhammo me nato, Sankho me wording may lead you to think more about triple gems.
所以这些字眼呢，能使我们一直提醒我们去想到三宝。
When we think about triple gems, it's wholesome.
当我们思维三宝，这个是善的，
Better than let our mind run here and there.
这好过让我们的心失散。
The Four Noble Truths is not difficult, but also is not an easy subject.
四圣谛不是容易，但也不是很难的。
But not many people talk about it in terms of practice.
不过很少人从实践方面来谈四圣谛，
Need a lot of understanding.
需要很多的理解。
If this life, the Four Noble Truths is not clear in our mind yet, it's okay.
如果我们在这一生四圣谛在我们内心还不是很清楚的话，也是可以，也是 OK 的。
Don't worry, at least it's passed through your ear and it's passed through your mind.
不必太过担心，至少它已经通过你的耳朵进去你的内心。
The Buddha, very diligent, even at the age of 80 years old, he still keep on talking, teaching the Four Noble Truths.
佛陀很努力，很勤力。虽然他已经80岁了，他还是一直在讲解四圣谛。
And all Bodhisattvas, when they enlighten, they will find these Four Noble Truths.
所有的菩萨，当他们证悟的时候，他们也会了解四圣谛。
So we practice, but if it's not clear yet, it's okay, as long as we have Triple Gems as our refuge.
所以，虽然我们在修习的过程中对四圣谛还没有非常的了解，也是不要紧的，只要我们皈依佛法三宝。
If only Buddha, take refuge in the Buddha only, our mind seems to grasp an individual or material things.
如果我们只是单单的皈依佛法，我们的心就会执起某一个人或某一件事情。
But if we take refuge in Dhamma, we know that the Buddha enlightened because of Dhamma.
如果我们皈依法，我们知道佛陀所以会证悟，就是因为有这个佛法。
When we take refuge in Dhamma, deep inside, we will have the habit of searching for wisdom, not only just rely our life into one person.
当我们皈依法的时候，就表示说我们不只会皈依一个人，因为我们要的是智慧。
Otherwise, we will place our life into the hand of one person if we just take the Buddha only.
如果我们只是单单的皈依佛陀，就好像我们把我们的生命交托给一个人而已。
Dhamma is something that we have to practice by ourselves.
佛法是我们需要自己去实践的。
So, in the cycle of birth and death, when we take refuge in the Buddha and the Dhamma, we will have chance in ourselves, we will have an opportunity to get in touch with Dhamma.
所以在生死轮回中，如果我们皈依佛法，我们就有机会接触到佛法。
Even we not get in touch with the Buddha, but we get in touch with the right Dhamma, still good.
所以虽然我们不能接触到佛陀，但是我们能接触到佛法，还是很好的。
Now, why we have to take refuge in Sangha?
现在是为什么我们也需要皈依僧伽呢？
Sangha is not the one who using rope.
身不是穿上这个袈裟的人，
It can be some of you who have long hair.
他也可以只是你们这些还有头发的在家人。
It's the robe. The robe is not a magic robe. When we put the robe on, defilement inside still the same. It's no practice.
袈裟并不是一种魔术，如果你没有修习的话，虽然你穿上袈裟，你还是有很多的烦恼。
Defilement is not living in the hair. Even we shave the hair 1,000 times, if you do not practice Dhamma, shaving the hair still nothing. The mind still the same.
烦恼也不是在你的头发上，所以虽然你可能落发好几次，但是如果你没有修习的话，你的烦恼还是存在的。
Again, Sangha doesn't mean individuals.
同样的，圣洁也并不只是表示某一个人而已。
I'm not this yellow robe and an individual here we call Pichu, not Sangha.
是说像他这样一个人穿着袈裟的，他是被称为比丘，而不是圣洁。
Now I am Bingchen Pichu.
是说现在他是属于槟城的比丘。
So Sangha means those who really follow the teaching of the Buddha.
圣洁的意思是那些真正跟随佛法教导的人，
and attain the fruit.
而且已经证果了。
Whether that person is Pichu or not.
不管他是在家人或者是出家人，只要他证果才是圣洁。
Attain the fruit means someone following the teaching of the Buddha, learning Dhamma, and attain the state of Sotapanna, for example.
证果的意思是，一个人如果跟随佛陀的教导而真的至少，比如说出果西陀洹，
So that person considered Sangha already.
所以像这样的有证果的人才被称为圣洁。
Many celestial beings up there, king and queen of many layers, they come to study Dhamma with the Buddha in the Buddha time and attain first state of enlightenment and go up. They still be king and queen in the heaven, but they are also Sangha.
很多天人在佛陀的时代，从天上下来听佛陀的说法，而真的出国。这些包括国王和皇后，听完后他们又回到天上去，他们仍旧是皇帝或者是皇后。
When we take refuge in Sangha, Sangha means the state of following the teaching closely and brightly.
当我们说我们皈依圣洁，它的意思是我们跟随那些遵循佛陀教法的人。
So it means we have this refuge. It means we have tendency to follow the teaching of the Buddha.
所以这个皈依处的意思是我们会跟随佛陀的教法。
Because nowadays we have so many kind of teaching.
因为现在我们有许多的不同的教法，
We have also New Age teaching in the West.
我们也有所谓的西方的新时代教导。
You get into their place. You can listen to soft music and the waterfall.
比如说，你去到他们的地方，你可以听到很柔和的音乐，然后还有流水声，瀑布的流水声。
And then the very nice smells of fragrance.
然后有微妙的香气。
And then they will invite you to do meditation.
然后他们也可能会邀请你静坐。
And then when you come peaceful, have happiness, oh, that is it, good.
对，然后当你得到寂静。 静快乐的时候，他们说就是这样很好。
But during these 2 nights, happiness and calmness not enough.
但是如果你们记得法师在前2本所讲的，你们就知道快乐跟寂静还是不够的。
The Buddha, the teaching of the Buddha go beyond, far beyond those simple, mundane happiness and calmness.
佛陀的教法远远的超出我们世间的快乐和寂静安详，
to quench all suffering.
而是为了要根除所有的苦痛。
Happy, calm, coming out from the building, the same things again.
你可能从一个地方走出来快乐，然后又再回复回老样子，
Nothing changed.
一点改变都没有。
Okay, let us come into our subject.
现在我们回到今晚的主题。
Yesterday you talked about the 4 elements.
昨天法师有谈到4大，
My teacher, Lung Pa Jamien, always show these pictures.
法师的老师占念长老经常给大家看这个影片。
At the beginning, we did not understand why Lung Pa show every time.
开始的时候，他们都不明白为什么占念长老每次都给大家看这个图片。
He want to show us that our life, the 5 aggregate, part of it, the first one, the body, comprised of 4 elements.
它主要的用意是要告诉我们说，我们五蕴里面的色蕴就是由这4大所组成的。
Why do we have to understand this?
为什么我们需要明白这些东西呢？
Because deep inside, we all have the view that this body will be forever.
因为在我们内心的深处，我们就会有这种的见解，认为说我们会永久的存在。
Everybody can go first, but I still here.
每一个人都可以死去，但是我还是会在这个地存在。
Oh, that person died. Oh, yeah, reasonable. Oh.
或者说，哦，那个人死了，是的，理所当然的，因为他已经很好了。
Oh, and then another person died. Okay, weak.
哦，或者某些人死了，因为他很弱，所以这个是可以的。
Some other people die. Oh, COVID. But I'm strong.
或者有些人死，你说那是因为 COVID， 但是我是很强壮的。
Everybody die. Acceptable.
所以全部人死都是可以接受的。
But for me, even little thing happen unacceptable.
但是对自己呢，只要一点轻微的小事发生，就不能接受了。
We have this kind of view deep inside us, so we cannot accept. It will be more dukkha if we cannot accept it.
所以我们就是有这样的见解，错误的见解，我们不能接受。像这样错误的见解不能接受的话，我们的心就有苦。
One of the grandfather monks in Thailand always teach his disciple like me, hey, birth or age, sickness and death is normal. Don't cry.
泰国有一位主司机的大师呢，常常对他们的弟子说：生老病死是正常的，不必忧伤，不必哭泣。
When some family, the family member die, people come and cry. I cannot. It was a shock. My relatives, my family member died so quickly. Cannot accept it. So the grandfather monk said, "No, it's okay. This is normal. This is the law of nature."
所以呢，比如说有些信徒们的家人往生了，他们就来找这位大师呢，大师跟他说，这个是正常的，这个是自然的法则。
Then one day, the same lay disciple walked past the temple. Seeing this grandfather monk was crying, oh.
有一天，这位信徒经过这个寺庙的时候，看到这位大师在那边哭。
So the lay devotee asked, Long Pu, grandfather monk, this means old monk, what happened? Why you crying so hardly?
那位信徒就问那位师父说：“为什么你哭得这么伤心呢？”
The grandfather monk said, I just received the message. My old age mother just passed away.
那位师父对他说：“我刚刚收到一个消息，我很年老的妈妈刚刚往生了。”
Then the lay devotee asked, You teach us, don't cry. It's normal. Why do you cry?
那位信徒就反问对他说：“你不是教导我们说这个是正常的吗？不要哭泣，但是为什么你自己反而哭泣呢？”
The grandfather monk replied, That is your mother, not my mother.
那位师父说：“因为那是你的妈妈，不是我的妈妈。”
We also the same. Many meditators, we meditate a lot, learn a lot, but when things happen, we still cannot accept it.
我们自己本身也是这样，虽然可能很多人都有常常有静坐，但是如果有事情发生的时候，还是不能接受。
So practicing calmness is not enough.
所以，单单如果只是休息、寂静，还是不够的。
Someone practicing for more than 10 years, but when family member departed, 4 months, 5 months still have the sadness, cannot do anything, shocked and sad, being sad.
一个人可能休息了10多年，但是当他的父母往生的时候，可能他在之后的半年里面还是不能接受这种事实，还是很伤心、很竞争。
So not enough. Every day we also have to contemplate. Contemplation at the beginning is not deep. I can use the words thinking about the 4 elements of this body.
所以呢，我们要常常思维。一开始我们不必这么的深入，只要去思考关于我们的身体是由4大组成的。
Practicing Dhamma doesn't mean only sitting.
修行不只是有时是静坐而已。
It means bringing what the Buddha teach into our mind.
而是把佛陀所教导的带进我们的内心中。
Or you can spend some day walking and reciting. Yesterday that we talked about the 40 elements of the 4 elements. This one. The earth, water, fire, and air elements in the body.
我们在进行的时候，或者在念诵的时候，可以念诵就好像昨晚所说的，这个关于4大地水火风。
In any language.
用任何的语言都可以。
You can find Chinese version, I believe.
法师说，我们也可以找到中文的版本。
Of course, I use Thai version.
当然，法师是用泰文版。
So we get used to the mind. You get used to dissecting the body.
这样，我们的内心就会习惯于去分析我们的身体。
Instead of following the 4 foundation, the sutta of the 4 foundation of mindfulness.
这样，与其跟随4念处。
In the sutta of the 4 foundation of mindfulness, there is a part contemplation of the body by going to see the real crops rotten.
在4念处里面，其中有一个部分是说要到坟场去亲自去看那个死尸。
We don't have chance nowadays.
现 现在我们已经没有这种机会了。
When somebody die, we burn right away.
当有人往生的时候，我们就立刻把他们火葬了。
See, during the past, during the pandemic, a lot of people left us.
在这个疫情期间，很多人都离开了我们。
When they were alive, our family member, nobody think to cremate their body. They're still alive.
当我们活着的时候，没有人想到说要火化自己的身体。
But after the death, like during the COVID, they don't keep the crops for long, the body for long. Next day, cremate already.
但是在疫情期间呢，所有死亡的病人都会很立刻的去火葬了，不会保留尸体很长的时间。
Just only the air stop breathing, then we are willing to lit the fire to burn this body, our loved one.
一旦我们的呼吸停止了，就会开始准备点火，要烧掉这个身体了。
So actually, if we understand and try to remember and warn, give a warning to ourselves, then we will be aware of what is really, what the body and life really is.
所以我们如果了解的话，我们就会明白我们的身体到底真正的身体是什么。
This is how to understand the first noble truth, dukkha.
这个就是关于要了解第一生地苦地。
Again, for those who did not come for the first day, dukkha in our meaning doesn't mean when we have pain or when we have sadness.
苦并不单单只是当我们有这个所谓的毒嘎，并不单单是当我们有苦或有病的时候才是毒嘎的苦。
Our body, hair, body, nails, teeth has the inherent dukkha all the time.
我们身体，比如说牙、我们的头发、我们的指甲，它们本身就有这种毒嘎的本质。
And these four elements in our body, they never stop changing.
这个四大在我们身体里面从来没有停止变化过。
The first moment we were born, the four elements squeeze us. We have to cry. Wah, wah.
我们一出生下来的时候，这个四大呢就逼迫着我们，所以我们会哇呱呱哭。
Gua gua. In Thailand, uwe uwe, here gua gua. Okay, different version. And then the four elements also squeeze our body so that the baby needs to drink milk, otherwise cry gua gua.
这个四大也逼迫着我们，所以刚出生的婴儿就要喝奶，不然就会哭。
The baby lose their the tooth, and the new tooth rise up, coming out.
当婴儿换乳牙、伪恒牙的时候，
Our hair, we lost our hair, and the new hair coming out.
我们的头发掉落了，新的头发生长出来。
Everything come up in our life, but observe that until now we are still not satisfied.
许多东西都在我们的生长过程生出来，不过我们至今还是不满足。
We are still not satisfied with this body yet.
我们对我们的身体还是不满意。
We still need a lot of alleviation of dukkha because of the existence of this body.
我们还是要，因为我们有这个身体，所 所以我们还是有很多这个苦。
And because of ignorance, when we feel something, pain, joy, happiness, I happy, I my pain, I feel pain.
因为言语无明，当我们快乐或有病痛的时候，我们都这样的认为说是我快乐，或者是我受苦。
Coming and learning Dhamma, going back, I know I.
我们来学习佛法的时候，我们就会以为说，我们来学佛法有一个我的存在。
I know more, I know a lot.
我知道很多。
When there is I, there is you. You don't know.
当有我的时候就有你，但是你不知道。
I don't want to listen to you. You don't know.
比如说，我不要听你的话，你不懂。
If the I really exists, and where is the I that haven't learned Dhamma in the past, that person is quite, that person disappear and become the one who know already. Where is that I disappear?
如果真正有一个我的话，现在你懂事的你跟以前不懂佛法的你，那么这个所谓的这个我到底去了哪里呢？
Where is ourself, this body, when we were as young as our 小朋友？
比如说，当我们像这位小朋友的时候，这个我的身体到底在哪里呢？
Being squeezed and chained and with ignorance, we always identify this body, the feeling that associated with this body, as I, as mine.
因为言语无明，我们就执着于有这个我的身体，我的一切。
A monk start to do something good for the society.
一个出家人可能对社会有很多的贡献。
Build, help the people, build those, build this, do a lot of things.
做了很多好事，起了很多的建筑。
And then people praise, oh, you have a lot of parami.
然后人家就会开始称赞他说，这位出家人有很大的很多的波罗蜜。
And then the monk feel, oh, I have a lot of parami.
然后那个出家人可能就会说，哦，我有很大的波罗蜜。
Now, this big parami monk walking start to look.
所以这个自认为有很大波罗蜜的出家人，可能就会有觉得很沾沾自喜，走起路来都不一样。
So if there is the I constantly, where is the same monk who did not have parami yet, who haven't did anything yet? That time still work.
所以如果有这个我的话，那么以前那个还没有波罗蜜之前的那个出家人，走起路来畏畏缩缩的，又在哪里呢？
That I can raise this example because that monk was me.
老师说他举这个例子，因为他说这个例子就是他自己本身。
In the past, when I organized function, 6,000, 5,000 people.
过去当法师举办某些法会时，会有5、6千人出席。
So the local school, the local hospital come, please help us to.
所以当地的学校跟医院就会来找法师要求帮忙。
I start to feel myself important person.
法师开始感觉到他是一个很重要的人物。
I'm lucky my teacher picked me out.
法师说他很幸运，他的老师呢把他挑了出来。
And I'm lucky too that I believe my teacher.
然后很幸运的是，法师也相信老师。
Pick me to where, to the place that have a lot of problems.
那个老师把安队呢 松懈，有一个充满着我们有很多问题的地方。
So, with ignorance, we always identify these four elements: the decaying body as I, as mind.
所以，因为无明，我们常常就把这个会毁坏的身体视为是我的身体。
Yesterday we talked about the 5 aggregates.
昨晚法师也有谈了关于五阴，
The 5 aggregates is our life,
这个五阴就是我们的生命，
which is the body and the mind.
也就是我们的身心。
So the noble truth is actually the truth of these 5 aggregates.
所以这个四圣谛呢，就是这个五阴的真实相。
The dukkha, the first noble truth, will take place in the framework of these 5 aggregates.
这个第一圣谛呢，五谛呢，就是在这个五阴中显现。
And the Buddha said, in conclusion, in brief, 5 aggregates are dukkha.
佛陀说，总之，无起因就是苦。
There is no truth saying that 5 aggregates is happiness.
但是有一种说法说，五阴是乐的。
That's why, since we were born until now, we still do not satisfy with this body and this mind.
从我们出生到现在，我们对我们的这个身心都没有感到满足。
No matter how much we run, okay, I run into the thick forest to find a miracle teacher, still suffering inside.
我们可能跑到深山去找一个很高明的老师，但是我们内心深处还是有这个烦恼和苦。
Seeing teachers, great teachers, we are happy, joyful. Later on, the same things.
看到伟大的老师，我们可能会感到很欢乐，但是我们还是没有改变。
What does truth mean? Truth means the fact that you cannot change is going to happen that way, cannot change.
真谛的意思是说，你不能改变，就是你不能改变。
When take birth cannot change, old age will follow, sickness will follow, death will follow, for sure, for certain.
有了生就有老病死，这个是免不了的。
So, in order to be free from suffering,
如果要从这个苦痛中解脱出来，
then the 5 aggregates has to be discontinued.
这五阴的相信呢，就需要被停止。
Discontinue how? Killing ourselves?
我们怎样停止这个五阴的操作呢？是杀我们自己吗？
Cannot, because the mind still continue.
做不到，因为我们的心还是持续进行中，
And even more delusion in the mind.
而且心里有更加多的混乱。
We can destroy only the body, but the mind still collect a lot of misunderstanding. And with this misunderstanding, the aggregates will evolve to find a new form, new body again.
我们可能可以摧毁这个身体，不过我们的内心还可以累积很多这个烦恼，而引领我们到下一生去，在新的五阴中出现。
So the Buddha said to discontinue 5 aggregates is not to destroy it, but he said you have to use the number 4. Number 4 is the Eightfold Noble Path.
所以佛陀说呢，要摧毁这个呢，我们就是要跟随第四圣谛，也就是 这个道圣地。
Eightfold Noble Path, the Noble Truth.
也就是八正道。
We listen first now, and when we go in the future, when we have chance, when you have chance, you can study more, going deeper and deeper.
现在我法师只是轻易的带过，以后有机会的时候才会更深入的讲解。
There are two types of dukkha.
有两种的苦。
The first one is real dukkha. Second one, fake dukkha.
第一种是真实的苦，第二种是希望的苦。
What is the real and what is the fake dukkha?
到底什么是真实的，什么是希望的苦呢？
This is not in Tipitaka.
这些都不在三藏经典里面。
It's just the way I try to explain.
这只是法师想要用来解释。
So do not mention this to anyone.
所以法师说不要跟任何人谈到这些。
Just for this explanation. Past life, we know we have past life, okay? Agree first.
首先，大家都同意吧？我们有过去式。
There is today, there is tomorrow, so there must be next life, okay?
我们有今天，有明天，所以一定也有昨天。
The Westerner asks Ajahn Chah, you says you have, if not finished the defilement yet, have next life, can you show me next life?
西方人问阿占扎说：“如果说你说有未来世，你可以给我看看未来世是怎样的吗？”
Ajahn Chah quickly, no moment left, he asked in return, can you bring me tomorrow?
阿占扎呢就很智慧的问回这个西方人说：“你可以给我看明天吗？”
So even though we can't see, but we know there is, because the mind still continues.
所以虽然说我们看不到，但是我们知道，是有未来世的，因为我们的内心只是进行做的。
Okay, past life, we live our life with ignorance.
在过去世的时候，我们活在无明中。
Past life, when we have dukkha.
在过去世中，我们有很多的这个苦。
The desire, anger, or whatever rise, we don't know.
一贪嗔等升起的时候，我们并不觉知。
Whatever we don't know become the cause of suffering for this life.
所以这些我们不知道的，就成为我们这一生的因。
It's buried deep and become our habit.
它变成我们的习惯。
So when we come to this life, we still carry habit from the past life.
所以当我们在这一生的时候，我们还把过去生的这种惯性带来。
Two babies live in the same environment, have different behavior since they were very young.
两个婴儿在同一个房间里面，但是他们从小就有不同的行为。
Because these babies carry habit from the past life.
因为这些婴儿都把过去生的惯性带来这一生。
We can see them the future from their behavior since they were baby.
所以从他们现在的行为，我们可以看到他们的未来。
Some baby very clear, get angry easily and do not want to share anything to others.
有些婴儿很容易的就生气，而且很自私，不要和其他儿童分享玩物。
Some babies like to share things and very happy, always smile.
有些婴儿呢是很快乐，很慷慨，和大家和其他的儿童分享玩具。
Okay. So past life with ignorance, we already have certain things built in our mind already.
所以，因为过去世的无明，我们这一生都已经有着内心都有这种惯性了。
This is one thing. Another thing, past life, for example, we did good karma and bad karma. So past life. So this life we receive the karma.
又如我们在过去世或者很多世纪前，我们也做了不少的这个善业或者恶业，然后我们这一生呢，就继承做那些善业或者恶业。
The karma that we receive this life we call vipaka or the fruit.
我们现在所承受的这个业报呢，被称为维达冈，也就是所谓的果。
Okay, two things. First, the fruit of karma from past life, and the habit carried from past life.
所以这里有两点，第一就是我们从过去生中所带来的这个业果，第二就是我们从过去生所带来的这个习惯惯性。
Then, okay, let's say a clear situation. For example, because of past karma, so this life something bad happened to us.
因为过去的业报，现在有一些不好的东西发生在我们的身上。
So when something bad happened in our lives, it is suffering.
当这些不好的事情发生在我们身上，我们就受苦。
This is obviously dukkha.
这是很明显的，是一种苦。
This is what I call real dukkha.
这个就是法师所谓的真正的苦。
Real dukkha is the karma that we receive from past life. We don't know which life.
真正的苦在这里，法师的意思就是我们从过去生，可能很多过去生之前所做的业而带来的果报。
We have to receive it.
我们现在要接受它。
Cannot change.
不能做出改变。
Cannot change. So this kind of real dukkha, the Buddha said, we cannot change anything, so we just notice and accept and acknowledge it, note it.
所以像这种真实的这种苦、这种业报呢，佛陀说我们不能做出任何的改变，只能接受它、承认它。
The Buddha used the Pali word in the Dhammavibhaya Sutta. Tukkhang Ariya Satchan Pariyayanti. It means just notice, accept and know it.
佛陀在转法轮经里面就是这样的告诉我们说，就是这样的去知道它、接受它。
This is suffering.
这是一种苦。
Some illness inside us, it might be the cause of past life karma.
比如说，我们的某些病痛可能是过去生的业报。
No matter how many doctors, how many hospitals we've been through, we cannot solve this problem.
不管我们看了多少的医生，我们也是不能治好这个病。
I think some of you have experienced.
老实说，可能你们某些人有这样的经验过。
And we struggle.
我们挣扎过。
I don't want to realize and accept this karma.
我不想要接受这种业果。
The moment we struggle, we don't want to accept. This is fake dukkha.
当我们不要接受这种业果的那一刹那，就是法师所谓的希望的苦，或者是假的苦。
The first one is from the past karma. We cannot do anything.
第一种的苦是从我们过去的业而来的，我们不能做出任何事情来改变。
If we accept and we realize, we notice this is dukkha, and we accept it, then there will be no dukkha, no second dukkha.
但是如果我们能接受它，它就没有会产生接下来的苦。
However, because we do not accept, and because of the habit from the previous life, habit come up to deal with this dukkha.
然后就是说，我们过去生中的这种习惯又呈现出来。
See, we discussed before past life we have vipaka, we have the fruit of karma, and also have habit come along, right? Now the habit that come along show up to deal with dukkha, and if we have the habit of being angry, being agitated easily, we will struggle and getting angry with the dukkha.
所以呢，这个从过去生所带来的关系，比如说，如果是嗔恨心或者容易生气的话，那么这种生气就会生出来，来对应做这个第一种的那个从业所呈现出来的果报。
And this habit rise up and then create more suffering on top of the first suffering.
所以这种习惯所生起来的，就能制造更多的苦。所以除了第一种从过去业报所带来的苦，又多了另外一个苦。
Okay. After listening to Dhamma, when we finish, 肚子饿。
比如说，大家听完了开示后，会觉得说肚子饿了。
Then we suddenly, after this class, we go to the restaurant.
然后课程结束后，你们到餐馆去。
When we arrive restaurant, 肚子非常饿。
当你抵达餐馆的时候，你感觉肚子更加饿。
This is dukkha, okay.
这个是一种苦。
This is real dukkha, not fake.
这个是真正的苦，不是假的。
We do not observe it. Suddenly we order food.
我们并没有发现它，等到我们订了食物后
，suddenly you found 5 minutes later you found that the table that come in after you, they receive the food first.
后来前5分钟后，你发现隔壁桌比你迟来，但是他们先有东西吃。
The habit from previous life come in and work on the first dukkha, getting angry.
所以你从过去生的那种惯性生出来，引起你的生气，所以就造成了那种苦。
Okay, the first type of dukkha, we cannot do anything. We have to accept, notice it.
第一种苦，我们不能做什么，只能接受它。
But the Buddha said the second, the rise up of anger, for example, we can observe and we can let go of it.
但是佛陀说，第二种这种从惯性而来的，比如说这种嗔恨而引起的苦，我们是可以改变它的。
Have you ever observed your stomach, your stomach, your body when you feel hungry?
当你们饥饿的时候，你们曾经观察过你们的肚子吗？
Try. Next time when you feel hungry, close your eye and observe the whole body. The whole body, not only the feeling of hungry.
下一次当你们饥饿的时候，尝试去观察你整个身体，不只是你的肚子而已。
Observe first, and then you can see when you practice observation or being mindful. Sometimes you can see that the observer standing out from the feeling.
当你有正念的时候，有时候你发现到有一个旁观者从中站出来。
And you not struggle.
你并没有挣扎。
Normally when we are hungry, without going to restaurant, our mind start to struggling already.
一般上，虽然你没有去到餐馆，当你饿的时候，你已经开始在挣扎着了。
The moment we observe this one, the struggling effect, or the moment we observing the feeling in our stomach, that moment we observing dukkha, the first dukkha, the Buddha said can do nothing, just accept, notice it, be mindful of it.
当你在观察时，比如说观察你这个肚子饿的时候，这个是第一种因为业报而来的苦呢，所以你就观察它。
While we observing the first dukkha, suddenly we see something rise. Whoop. Oh, now we see the cause of suffering, the second noble truth.
所以当你在观察它的时候，你忽然发现到它的原因，这个就是所要谈到的第二圣谛。
When we see the second noble truth, if you cease, it becomes the third noble truth.
当你看到第二圣谛的时候，它就变成第三圣谛。
It starts from observing the first one, observing dukkha.
它都是源于观察第一种苦谛，观察苦。
Again, dukkha is five aggregate.
苦是五因，
And five aggregates mean body and mind.
五因呢就代表着身和心。
And the body and mind is the subject, the only subject, only object in the four foundation of mindfulness.
这身心呢，就是四念处里面所谈到的。
So instead of observing, when you practice the four foundation of mindfulness, you feel your body.
以及当你在观察四念处的时候，你就观察你的身体。
Instead of just feeling the body, you can denote this is dukkha.
Sorry.
You can note that not only just feeling your body when you practice four foundation of mindfulness, when you go to other retreat, they ask you to observe body, observe breath, or whatever. Now we know that the body and the mind, they are dukkha. We can note that this body is dukkha.
所以，当你在禅修的时候，修习四念处的时候，你不止以收观受而住，你可以进一步的观察你这个身心就是苦。
When we observing dukkha, we see something rise. That something rise that make us agitated. That is the cause of suffering.
当你观察苦的时候，你可以看到某些东西升起来，这个就是造成苦的原因。
Whatever being known, it means no ignorance.
任何你了解的东西，就表示说你已经没有了无明。
When there is no ignorance, the habit being known, we start to know, oh, actually I thought I am a good person.
当没有了无明，你就开始知道说，哦，我以为我是一个好人。
Actually, I talk about me. I'm too proud of myself, big self.
其实我之所以有一个大我，
I have a lot of parami,
我有很大的波罗蜜，
cause of suffering.
这些都是苦的根源。
But without ignorance, when we notice it, oh, it is, now we know, when we learn, we start to know this is the cause of suffering. Our habits start to change.
所以当没有了无明，我们知道了真正的原因之后，我们就开始有所改变。
When our habits start to change, of course it changes for better.
当我们这些习惯开始改变后，它是向上的做出改变。
When there is some change, then there will be no complaint from your family member. Oh, you attend the retreat for many times, but when you come back home, the habit the same.
当你有所改变后，当你以后参加禅修以后，你家人不会再埋怨你说，你虽然参加了很多次的禅修营，但是你的行为一点都没有所改变。
The disappearing of the cause of suffering now, this present life, we can do only this present life by observing whatever arises, but it will have the effect lead to our habit that we collect for many lifetimes.
我们只能在这一生做出改变，那些 习惯呢，都是从很多过去生所带来的。
So this is the process that you observing dukkha and see the rise of cause of suffering and see it disappear. This process we call makkha.
观察苦的过程以及苦的根除，这整个过程呢，就是所谓的道。
The cycle like this will go on and on repeatedly. What we have to do is to put, when we understand, put effort.
这种一直在循环做的，当我们知道之后，我们就要努力的。
What does it mean effort? Doesn't mean you have to sit for 10 hours, walk for 10 hours. No, just remind yourself to observe yourself.
所谓的努力呢，不是说你要做30个小时，而是要经常提醒自己。
And this is the way of the training.
这个就是我们训练的方法。
And there is nothing more than this. We do not need to do a research why the previous habit, my habit is just like that. There will be more bad habit coming up. Don't worry.
我们不需要进一步的去研究为什么过去是有这么多的习惯。如果这样的话，会有更多不好的习惯升起。
When you practice to the point that the can pop up, the lid pop up, you can't stop. It's flowing out. A lot of negativities will come out.
如果你继续的去挖掘的话，有很多负面的东西会升起来。
Tonight, before we finish, I would like to advise the breathing techniques.
今晚在还没有结束的时候，法师有一些忠告。
Because if our mind is not stable enough, we can't observe dukkha. The mind is so busy. When we cannot observe, accept dukkha, we cannot see the cause of suffering.
如果我们的心不能静下来，如果心太乱的话，我们就不能看到苦，我们就不能看到苦的根源。
And when the mind is very busy, for those who do not establish well in the practice, you also can't practice calmness at the same time.
当我们的心很乱的时候，我们也不能休息，把我们的心寂静下来。
So, if the situation is so overwhelming, we can greet our emotion or whatever is come up.
所以，如果事情太过糟糕的话，我们的种种情绪就会升起来。
For example, we have anger coming up.
比如说，愤怒升起来。
Before you start to open your mouth, greet the anger first.
当你还没有开口之前，先跟这个愤怒打个招呼。
By explaining to our mind, you can use the wording as you wish, but explaining inside no need to speak out.
我们可以对自己的内心做出解释，不必讲出来，就是自己私底下跟自己的内心讲话。
Now anger is covering my mind.
现在生气、愤怒已经掩盖了我的心。
Right now, my mind is filled up with anger.
现在我的内心充满了憎恨。
Now I want to shout.
现在我要大喊。
Now cannot tahan.
再也忍不下去了。
But don't shout.
但是不要喊出来。
Explain to yourself. Explain to the mind.
就这样的对你的内心做出解释，做出沟通。
Now I have a lot of fear.
比如说，现在我有很多的恐惧。
Now fear is covering my mind.
这个恐惧已经遮掩了我的内心。
Now my mind filled up with fear.
现在我的内心充满着恐惧。
Repeatedly until as it is, no need to solve, no need to collect. This is a good time for us to learn ourselves.
就是这样如实的去重复，不需要找任何的解决方法。
When you have anxiety, you cannot do anything, just rest, sit down. Now I have a lot of anxiety.
当你焦虑的时候，你就坐下来，告诉自己说：“现在我有很多的焦虑。”
Now anxiety is influencing my mind.
现在这个焦虑在影响着我的心。
Until the situation change, you can greet some other phenomena.
直到这个现象有所改变，你可以面对其他的事情。
Even meditators, sometimes the joy or rapture is so overwhelming.
有时禅修者所得到的那种喜悦也是很极大的。
When it is so overwhelming, we observe it, so we can greet it as well. Now, rapture is overwhelming.
所以同样的，你也可以用这个方法说，现在这个喜悦是非常的极大。
Now my mind is influenced by this kind of rapture and joy.
现在我的心被这些喜悦影响着。
Explain it as it is. This is the time for our mind to learn phenomena deeply. The mind learning, not the brain learning. The mind has to learn from the real thing. The brain can learn from the talk, from the book, but the mind doesn't learn from the talk and the book.
就是这样如实的做出解释，让你的心可以从中学习。这个就是让你的心面对真实的事情的时候，做出学习。
The greeting technique is you can use in your daily life. You can experiment with something that is not so serious first. So when something very intense happen in your life, you can use it.
像这样的技巧方法，你可以在日常生活中应用。一开始时，你可以在比较小事情里面用这个方法来学习，这样当有大事情发生的时候，你才可以派上用场。
If you use other method to cover up, for example in Thailand, when fear comes, หลวงปู่ทวด help me หลวงปู่ทวด help me
假如你用其他的方法，比如说当你恐惧升起来的时候，你在念咒不多，或者你求龙骨端帮助你，龙骨端帮助你。
กวนอิมปู่ซ่า那么กวนอิมปู่ซ่า I am afraid.
或者求助于观音菩萨。
If we use that kind of method, the mind doesn't have chance to learn.
如果你用这些方法呢，你的心就没有机会从中学习。
Anxiety, fear, joy, rapture, anger, these are all the different phases of dukkha.
这些生气、焦虑、恐惧等等呢，都是属于种种的苦之一。
Now you start to see the real meaning of the wording mindfulness.
这样你开始真正的明白正念是什么。
Mindfulness doesn't mean only know the movement of your body or know the movement of your breath only. Have to know the phenomena inside, the reality inside.
正念不只是知道你身体的动作而已，正念是要知道种种在你心中所升起的种种现象。
This is why number 3, Buddhism has four noble truths guiding on the path from the beginning to the end.
所以呢，这个就是第三点所要讲的佛法有这个四圣谛来指引我们这个道 个道从开始到结束都是通过四圣谛来指引。
You can practice mindfulness, knowing the movement of your body whole life, but without the knowledge of Four Noble Truths, there will be no fruit.
我们可能修习四念处，但是如果没有这种的智慧，你可能修习一辈子也不能有所成就。
So, and it's clearly in the Noble Eightfold Path. The first Noble Eightfold Path is right view.
在八正道里面的第一项就是正见。
Right view 在哪里？Yeah, right view. The right view includes Four Noble Truths.
正见，在这个正见与四圣谛。
So the Noble Eightfold Path has to practice from the beginning.
刚才正见是说正见与这个四圣谛，所以它是从开始，这就是它这个八正道的开始。
And here, another sutra of in the Tipitaka say that of those eightfold paths, the right view is the foreigner.
所以这个另外一个经文说，在这个八正道里面，正见就是前行者。
And the last sentence, whatever we practice will be surrounded by right view, right effort, and right mindfulness.
最后一句他讲的是说，我们所修学的都是在关于正见、正精进、正念。
For example, we getting angry. The moment we observe, that moment is right effort and right mindfulness.
比如说，我们生气，在那一刹那，当我们知道的时候，就是正见和正念的存在。
We greeting anger that, oh, now my mind has a lot of anger, now my mind is so agitated, I'm about to explode. You put effort into explaining the phenomena to your mind. At that moment you have mindfulness of the reality as it is, not as you would like it to be.
比如说，当你生气的时候，你告诉自己说你生气了，你快要爆炸了，在那一刹那，你就是有这种的精进，去告诉你自己，如实的告诉你自己。
And we know that this is dukkha.
然后我们知道这个就是苦。
And the reason we observe it because the Four Noble Truths, for the first truth, the Buddha said observe it.
我们观察它，因为佛陀说我们四圣谛就是要去观察，
And try to accept it.
然后去尝试去接受它。
This is right view.
这个就是正见。
So right view, right effort, and right mindfulness work around all other factors in the Noble Eightfold Path.
所以正见、正精进和正念呢，在这个整个八正道里面，都有存在。
Okay, now the time has done for 3 nights of the Four Noble Truths.
法师已经连续3个晚上讲了四圣谛。
So these 3 nights is providing the background to understand the Four Noble Truths in terms of practice.
这3个晚上的四圣谛呢，就是要给大家有这个如何修习4件四圣谛的基础。
This is the meaning of triple wisdom. We need the study from the text. We need to understand by our brain. Second wisdom. And the last wisdom is to understand, to get it from our practice.
这个就是三会的意思，也就是文会、思会和修会。
But we have to study first, of course.
但是当我们开始要先休息。
So this is what after the Buddha finished the first sermon. This is what happened to the eldest disciple Anyagotanya.
这个就是在佛陀开始四圣谛后所发生的情景，在当中最年老的弟子，也就是焦成如。
Whatever with the nature of rising has the nature of ceasing.
凡是升起的都会灭去的，就是这种本质。
There is no I in it. It's happened by itself. Because Anyagotanya see the process. Everything happened by itself. I find aggregate whatever rising, ceasing by itself.
所有升起的都会自己灭去，在这当中并没有任何的我的存在。
And this is this sentence is it's become psyche, or it's become something very common in the mind of those who attend Soravana.
这个机制呢，有生必有灭呢，在所有正出国的心中，很普遍的存在于所有正出国的心中。
Okay, may all the virtues that we have done for these 3 nights, listening to Dhamma, may all these virtues bring all us toward the gate of enlightenment.
法师希望把这3个晚上的所有功德回向给大家，使大家能一起得到证悟。
And let us share merits to all sentient beings together.
现在回向给一切众生。
Satte satta avera sukha chivino katang punyang palang mayhang sappe phaki pavantu te. May all beings be well, happy, and peaceful, free from entities and suffering. Whatever merits we have done, may these merits be shared by all.